My son was 19 and we just about saved him during his 2 attempts at suicide in a span of just 3 years. We had tried a lot to talk him out of an obscure depression and unexplainable fall in his grades. He was slightly obese and slowly started withdrawing from the rest of the world, unlike in his early teens. He eventually dropped out of engineering college and stopped interacting with us, the reasons for which were never obvious to us then. One fine day, I had him call out to me vibrantly, pointing to a YouTube video. He was referring to a video of a doctor clarifying that gynecomastia can be corrected. I did not know what gynecomastia was, but I was determined to help as a parent, if it could bring him out of his long-drawn depression. With no further ado, he Googled for a reputed plastic surgeon in the city and scheduled an appointment the same evening with Dr. Karthik Ram. After a brief introduction to the doctor, we were at ease to discuss further. The doctor politely asked my son to take his shirt off. I was wondering what this had to do with the counseling session. My son slowly removed his shirt and I was taken aback. My son held one of his hands across his chest throughout the consultation, as the doctor explained the condition to us and how he can be helped. He sat there stooping, what I later came to learn as the gyno hunch. My son broke down as he opened up about the mental harassment he faced at college, which eventually led him to drop out. I never heard of anyone having it before. I sat there with a jaw-dropped face. I have always watched him swim with his t-shirt on and it never struck me even then that this could be a reason. He always walked around with his shoulders noticeably stooped. Had I known before, I would have looked for the telltale signs of a hunched shoulder, baggy clothes, etc. as with other children with similar condition. We asked him several questions and Dr. Karthik Ram answered it in all patience. He was a courteous and wonderful doctor, I should say. Following the surgery, we were able to appreciate the outcomes in less than 24 hours during his first review. My son has resumed his normalcy in less than a month post-surgery. He now interacts with members of his sex, and the opposite, without any inhibitions. And of course, plans for his swimming classes this summer. I strongly recommend that parents educate themselves with the condition and consider early evaluation, regardless of its severity. With the evolution of technology and medicine, the side effects of considering such a procedure is virtually eliminated.